The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Lutgulain. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
Hi guys, this is Quote, and I'm happy to start the 5th episode of my project, where I run every super unique in the game and often their area for the 100th times. Last time we finished Act 1, so if you haven't seen the series yet, go and check out the playlist on my channel. This time we are going to avenge Atma's husband and raid Radament's lair, check out the Stony Tombs and search for the creeping feature, and lastly we will try our luck finding a second Horadric Cube in the Halls of the Dead. But before we jump into the drops, I wanted to roll one awesome rune word, Call to Arms. Personally, it was my first high-level rune word I ever made in the game, back 2 years ago. And I was crazy lucky getting 6 to battle orders, so the idea of getting something better was very elusive. But since I found all the runes in the previous episodes, I decided to make it anyways. At least, I would avoid muling and keep lower roll on some high HP characters like Paladin or Druid. For this episode, I chose to run with my Hammerdin, who has about 350 MF and on player 7 difficulty with 12k hammer damage. It was also the first time I played 125 FCR build and it feels really smooth comparing to 75 one. And my first worthy drop was in the run 22. It is a pull rune. On the run 48 I get a unique war belt. It is a Thunder God's Vigor, good Javazon belt when you need more damage and less pierce. Next, I get a double drop. First, I find a set mesh belt, which is Tau Russia's with 14% magic find, and later, just a funny drop of the goo pile, which is a blade buckle. On the run 74, I find another mid rune, this time it is an east rune. I hope I find enough to make 6 easted face blade for my barbarian for the later episodes. 11 runs later, I get pretty lucky. First I get cursed, then I click on the fire shrine, and right after I telestomp Radament with a might aura, and he drops me. Three runs later, I find a nice unique into my collection. It's a Nosferatu coil, and it rolled ethereal, so very good find. And on the run 99 I surely get my best find in this episode. It is a unique amulet and it rolled High Lord's Wrath. It is such an amazing find for me and a good grail item. I will definitely use it on my Zealer to run Travincal later on. Next super unique might not be known to many of you. It is a creeping feature in a Stony Tomb level 2. Last time I visited this area was probably about 16 years ago, when everything in the game was new and I had no idea where to go. First drop of him was on the run 10, and I find a nice small charm with 9 to call resistance and 10 to life. Res and life small charms are always handy and a good combination. On the run 27 I get a Grand Charm. This time it rolled 1 to fire skills and 12 to life. I think this is my third fire and life skiller already. Just 2 runs later I find a Mal rune. Stopping before the tombs to kill some density finally paid off. And the last drop from this area was on the run 38. I got unique face blade. Unfortunately, due to area level it cannot roll Azure Wrath, so I knew it would be Light Saber. I'm sure you know the next super unique. It is a Bloodwitch the Wild, who guards the chest with a Horadric Cube. First worthy drop happens on the run 20. It is a plain elemental Grand Charm for Druid. And as a little spoiler, I will definitely make use of it in my next episode. 10 runs later, I find another grailer. This time I get a unique Earth Spirit, which is a Spirit Keeper, quite rare but pretty useless druid pelt. I had a dry spell for the next 52 runs, until I found my second Mal rune. And the last drop in the project was on the run 94. It is a Sad Balrog skin, which is a Sazabi Ghost Liberator. Yes guys, I got +5 battle command and +6 battle order on that CTA roll. I had my jaw dropped and I couldn't believe the luck. While you see me happily skating around the camp, I will wrap up this video. I did like the drops from this one, especially the High Lord's Ammy that I will put on my Zealer Paladin in one of the next episodes. I'm super excited about Act 2 as I do not know the monsters and areas here so well, so it will be a great journey to rediscover places. And as usually, thank you for watching and hope to see you soon again.